Hey babe, it is 12 a.m. exactly, um, on Saturday, October 25th, and so it's 3 a.m. now, your time. I am rendering the other video. I'm uploading it right now. So like 30%, but yeah, I was just thinking, like, I know the first couple of videos that I made you on here, I was like nervous because I wasn't like comfortable talking in front of a camera, you know. But now it's like super easy, so it's been a growing experience for myself to overcome the shyness of talking on a camera. Um, yeah, so if you didn't go away to college, then I would not have experienced that. Um, but yeah, I was also like thinking about my promise ring and stuff, and I don't think I told you that this girl, I think her name's Alana. Look it up. Yeah, Elena, whatever. But she's this like nerdy little girl. Not like little, I mean she's like 19 or 20, but she's like tiny. And so she was like talking to Nate and I, because she was like just getting off of work and she was getting ready to punch out, but she had to have someone like count her off the register. And so she's like, I can't wait to go home so I can play video games. And I was like, oh, what games do you play? And she's like, I play Elder Scrolls Online. And she's like, we had like 50 people in our team chat and it's so cool. I was like, oh. I was like, so you're like a PC gamer? And she's like, yeah. I said, that's cool. Do you play World of Warcraft? And she's like, no, but I've heard it was good. And I was like, yeah, you should play it. It's pretty fun. She's like, do you play it? And I said that I used to. It's been like a year and a half since I've played. Like, actually had my account activated. I mean, I have a couple of accounts right now that you can play up until level 20 for free. And so I'm just doing that. I'm just like messing around with it. But I haven't even done that for a super long time. But yeah, I think it was like June since the last time I played that. So but yeah, so she was saying that, and then that was on Wednesday, yeah, and because that was the second day that I was wearing my necklace of my brother with my promise ring on it, you know, and so she's like, what's that? And I said, it's a picture of my brother, and then the ring is my promise ring. And she's like, oh, that's cute. And Nate was like laughing or something like that. I don't know if he was laughing at the idea of a promise ring or laughing at how she said that's cute. So I don't know, but she's like, oh, that's cute, and she was like, oh, this is my promise ring, and she showed me hers, and I was like, oh, cool, and then she was like, why are you laughing, Nate? She's like, promise rings are really popular, and I didn't say anything, but yeah, so she was wearing hers. It's like a thin black one, but it's like, I don't know, textured. I don't know how to describe it, but yeah, so I was like, oh, cool. So just so you know that like people at my work obviously know about you because I've talked about you in front of almost everyone. Let's see, talk about you in front of Joe, Nate, Wendy, Katie, Elena, and Eugene. I think other than like Shay, because I don't talk to her. Other than that, I think that's everyone. Oh yeah, like Daniela, which is like Katie's best friend that also works there. They're always hanging out around each other. So when I was talking to Katie about you, Daniela was right there. But yeah, and so my point is that like, you know, people at my work know that I have a girlfriend, and they know that it's serious because they know that I have a promise ring. Um, but yeah, just so you know, it's not like people there don't know I'm in a relationship or think they would like have a chance because they're not sure or something. Yeah, everybody knows. I talk about you. Um, and the person that I've like been around probably the most there is Katie, because I'll help her out at the dressing room because it like she likes working the dressing room, but it's super hectic and she doesn't always do it the right way. Um, so then I'll just like go over there and help her, and then yeah, that's like when we're talking about Game of Thrones and how I watch it with you, and said that, and she was still in those joking and saying that you and I should dress up as Jaime and Cersei some year for Halloween. Um, and yeah, and then she's the one that was like asking, like, she was the one that asked, like, um, asking everyone at work that one night, like a week ago, I think. And she was like, "Do you have sex? Oh, do you have sex?" And was like asking everyone, and then she was like, um, "Do you, Eric?" And then I was like, "Well, I do have a girlfriend." And then that was like, I think the first time that I told her that I had a girlfriend or something like that. And then she started talking about her girlfriend, and then yeah, she was like, yeah, and she had asked something, I forgot, but I was like, yeah, my girlfriend is at a college in Virginia. And she's like, "Oh wow, that's far." I said, "Yeah, but she's coming home in December, so." And then she was like, "Oh, I bet you can't wait till she gets home." And I was like, "Yep." um, but yeah, just to let you know that I talk about you at work, and people do know about you. Um, but yeah, just so you don't have anything to worry about, and you don't have to worry about like people coming into the store or like ever trying to like flirt with me or something. One, because no one would do that. I don't have those looks that people would just be like, "Oh, let me go flirt with that guy over there." No, that doesn't happen. Not to me. Um, Not saying that I would want that to happen, because I wouldn't, but just letting you know that like 99.9% of people that come into Spirit um, are like middle-aged people buying costumes for their children, like especially right now because it's last minute, and those are all the people that are coming in is like people last minute buying stuff for their kids. That's just how it is. Those are like our demographic is everyone that comes in is like the age of our parents or something. Probably your parents, not so much mine, but um, yeah, so and so since this video is for what I've done today, Friday, technically it's yesterday, Friday, since it's past midnight, so yesterday, Friday, for Saturday, I read 6 pages of my book, so I've got 10 down, with 19 pages left to read. Technically I have like 11 pages down, I think. Maybe. Yeah, 11. Started on page 19. 19 to 49, and I'm on page 30. Well, I'm done with page 30 for the most part. I've read 9/10 of it. So yeah, I've got like about 20 pages left to read. And reading's supposed to be done like the 28th, but and there's like a quiz, but all the quizzes, like everything is due the last day of class, which is the 4th. So everything is due that day. Like I could do nothing at all this entire time and wait until like late November to do it all or something. But no, I'm gonna do it as the schedule of the class goes along and break it up that way. And so I'm gonna finish the last few pages reading around Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday because I have those days off before I have to work Wednesday. And so Sunday would be the 26th, Monday the 27th, Tuesday the 28th. So I'm gonna get it all done before then. So most likely Sunday, and take the quiz Sunday. I'm hoping Monday at the very latest, so that way I stay on track. But yeah, it's kind of hot in my room, so I'm going to turn my fan on. Yeah, so I had fun talking to you today and on Skype and stuff. Yeah. Not sure what else to talk about. I have to get up at 9 for work, so hopefully I can talk to you on the phone before I have to go to work. Yeah, that would be great fun. It'll be noon, so it'll be noon your time when I get up, so I'm not sure what time your game is. Might be going on actually, so I mean, if you want, you're probably not gonna like watch the video prior to me going to work, but if you happen to, then you should like make me a video of you so I can watch it before work. Like it could be like 20 seconds or something. You don't have to upload it to YouTube or anything. You can just like record it on your phone and then text it to me. But yeah, so I work 11 to 8, so I'm gonna have a break at the 4-hour mark, which is 3 my time, so 6 o'clock your time. I don't know if you'll be in study hall or what, but you should be done with stuff. I mean, I don't know if you have study hall on a game day. Probably not. Pretty sure it's a home game, right? Yeah, it's a home game. So I'll be getting up at 9. I think your game is like, what, 1 o'clock? My time? It's like 4 your time? Might be like 4 to 6. Who knows? Hopefully it'll get done at like 5:30 or 5:45. Obviously not 5:30. Of course not. That's mathematically impossible. Especially if it starts at like 4, obviously. Because the game itself is 90 minutes, and that's not including halftime of like 20 minutes. So yeah. So you might not be able to talk to me on my first 10-minute break, but yeah, just like text me when you're like done with stuff, and I'll get my lunch at like probably between 4 and 5, and so it'll be like 7 or 8 o'clock your time, then we can talk, and then I'll get my second 10-minute break at like 7 o'clock, and I'll take that, and then yeah, I'll take my second 10-minute break at 7, and then so from 7 to 7:10, and then I'd only have 50 minutes left of working because I get off at 8. So thankfully, I'm not working like shitty hours, like 3 to 11:30 or something. Damn, I would not want to do that. But it's the weekend, and we can hang out. And I've got a few days off after today. But I'm going into work today with good attitude, and that the hours aren't shitty. I mean, I get out at like 11 o'clock your time, and since it is a Saturday, you might still be awake. Maybe we can play Halo when I get home, which will probably be, 8:20, something like that. It's not like I have to close with people, because the store's going to be open for 3.5 hours after that. But yeah, so we can like close. No, why would I say that? I've got 2 different thoughts going on. So yeah, so it's not like I would have to close. I can get home at a decent time, instead of waiting like an extra 15 or 20 minutes and then having to like drive home, something like that. No, but so I get off at 8, and then So I guess I'd probably get home at like 8:15, and then maybe we can play some Halo prior, prior to you falling asleep. Got freaking push emails, probably like Walmart or some shit. But I fell asleep several times while we were still on Skype and just like texting each other. And every time I would fall asleep, I was having a dream. But now I can't remember what they were. I think one of them, like, to be completely honest, was like us like about to do it, like talking about doing it or something. I think that was one of them. I think the other one had something to do with baseball. Doing it in baseball. America. But yeah, so like I was saying, going into work today with a good attitude, and that it's a weekend. I mean, yeah, sure, I have to work 9 hours, but I'm not staying there super late. Still gonna be there all day, obviously, from you know, morning time, 11 a.m. to freaking nighttime, 8 o'clock. It's a long time to be there, but just gotta take it just like 4 hours at a time. Then it's like, okay, 4 hours, and I can take my break. Then sometime within the next 2 hours, then I take my 30-minute lunch, and then I just gotta wait until 7, and I get my other 10-minute break, which we can hopefully talk during also. I hope you'll still be awake, and yeah, it'll only be 50 minutes until I go home. And since it's a Saturday, the last Saturday before Halloween, 6 days left, that it's probably going to be super busy, which I'm kind of hoping that way. Um, stuff goes by faster, and I'm hoping I can work register, because when that happens, I'm not always like exhausted. It's just like walking around putting shit back. Then I'm like, okay, well, I'm super tired from walking around now, but like I'm doing the register. It's just easy, I don't know. I like being in front of a computer, even if all I'm doing is just like putting in numbers and stuff. I just like being around it, I guess. Technology. So let's see, what are my chances of working the cash register? So Gina will be there. Gina will be there when I get there. Elena will be there when I get there. Shay will be there. Shay doesn't work cash register, so it's either going to be Eugene, me, or Elena working cash register. Elena works it. Gene does also. So who knows? Elena's been there longer, since like August, so she might get the opportunity to work cash register, and I might have to walk around and do shit. But Shay doesn't do it. And Eugene isn't exactly gonna like walk around and put stuff back. that, so I might have to do that. Unfortunately, but whatever. Hopefully I can work the register a majority of the day though. But yeah, so the other video is probably ready to upload. So after this one I will do that, and then I'll start uploading this one, and I'm going to try to go to bed sometime in the next half an hour by like 1, because I have to get up at 9, so like 8 hours would be good, so I'm not like exhausted for a 9-hour shift, but definitely 2 before 2 at the very latest, like set like 1:30, you know, would be okay, you know, but I don't want less than 7 hours of sleep. So yeah, I'm hoping for 1 o'clock. But yeah, so I already did the dishes. I made sure I did that like early. That way I'm not like barely awake while I'm trying to do it and stuff. And so I just have to take my contacts out and like upload these videos, and that'll be good. Yeah, I'm going to try to get you like a candy gift box thing, like a box full of candy, so you can have stuff to eat, some treats for Halloween, and I'm trying to get that to you before Halloween. So I'm gonna try. I'm sorry if I don't. But and then also I have a 16 gigabyte flash drive, which I'll either send you that, or I will pick one up from Staples, because I know that they were having a sale on it, and theirs was like $7, something like that. So I'll do one of the two, and yeah, just please don't lose it, because I need it for school, like, in the future. I don't need it now. I mean, I've got my computer and I'll just use the hard drive, but flash drives come in handy a lot, so yeah, just please remember to bring it home. And that way, you know, you'll have 16 gigs that you can plug into your Xbox, and you will you can put games on it, you know, save games to it, like Halo 4 multiplayer type thing, or any other like free games for like Xbox Live Gold type stuff, but those usually are in sizes between 6 and 8 gigabytes, so I mean, you might be able to fit one other game on this thing. But yeah, like, yeah, I'll try to send you that too. And I was gonna ask you today, but I forgot, so I'll ask you in this video. And we're approaching another 30-minute long video. So I'll ask you here, and you can let me know, is just like stuff will distract me, like homework, and more recently like work and homework and stuff like that. So I do have your boots in a box, Um, and it'll be like a week from whatever point I send it until it gets to you. At that point, you'd have like 5 or 6 weeks left there. I mean, it's completely up to you. I don't care either way. Um, do you want me to send you the boots, or do you not want me to? Because I mean, it's just like I don't want to just like send it and you'd be like, okay, well now this is a bunch of stuff I'm gonna have to like fit into my suitcase, and I don't know if it's gonna be within the 50 pounds now, and I don't know how I'm gonna get them back home or something, and I don't want to leave them here or give them to teammates simply because I can't get them back home or something. I don't want any of that. So just let me know if you want the boots. And and if you do want them and you can't you know we can always like figure out, like I can send you a box with like postage paid already, and then you can just like pack them back up and then mail them back here. We can always do that, but yeah, so just let me know if you want me to send you the boots in the first place. Still, you know. So yeah, let me know about that. And so when I send you the candy, I'm gonna write you a letter, put that in there, and then put I'm the only wasted out in the West in there also. That way you can watch that. I know this is stuff that I've like been meaning to do, but my last class took up a lot of time, and I know I wasn't working while I was having that class, but like in order to like go out and buy the candy and mail it, I also have to like work around, unfortunately, other people's schedules because I don't drive. So if I did drive, it would get done like in a day, but I have to wait until I'm able to get a ride to places, and then if you know hoping that stuff doesn't come up, or if I have like homework or something I have to work on before then. So yeah, so I know I've been like meaning to send you this stuff and said that I would. Stop it. But yeah, so sorry about that. So let me know if you still want the boots, and I'll get those in the mail to you as soon as I can. Um, Definitely gonna ask to be taken to the store next Sunday. Hopefully my mom won't be sick anymore, but if not, then I can ask my dad to take me, and he's usually always running to the post office, so um, he can drop it off there or something for me, um, and that would go out Monday and hopefully get to you um, relatively soon. Um, but yeah, so I hope that I can talk to you before I have to go to work, but you might be getting ready for your game and stuff like that, so I'm getting up at noon your time, so if your game is like 1,
Stop it, Boosie, fucking idiots.
but if your game is like 1 your time, then you'll be like warming up for it already, so I think it might be like 1 to 3 my time, so it might be like 4 to 6 your time. I'm not sure, I'll have to check my phone, but
It's over there.
so yeah, I'm hoping. I'll check it now. see my schedule for today. Your game starts at 4 p.m. my time. So it starts at 7 your time? 7 p.m.? It's gonna be like 7 to 10.
Fucking stop, cat.
Fucking moron. It starts at 4 my time? Damn. Because I put all your games in here, what time they start my time, you know, obviously. But, geez, so that's 7 o'clock your time. It will be getting done, so I might not be able to talk to you on my lunch, depending on when it is. Um, yeah, I mean, because if I have my lunch at between 4 and 5, you know, your game will be going on, so I might not be able to talk to you then. Might not be might not be able to talk to you during any of my breaks, because my first 10-minute break would be at like 3 o'clock, which would be 6 o'clock your time, and that'll be an hour before a game starts, so you'll be warming up and already on the field, and then my lunch will be like an hour later, which will be between 4 and 5, and the game will just be getting started, or like, you know, be at halftime when I have that. And then my next 10-minute break will be at 7 o'clock my time, which is 10 o'clock your time. So your game will be like just getting over. So I'm sure you'll still be awake. I mean, it'll be like an hour after your game ends that I get off of work. So now that I know for sure that we probably will be able to talk prior to your game, but might not be able to talk at all during when I work. Um, who knows? Maybe you can like sneak your phone or something like that and shoot me texts or something. So, but I don't want you to get in trouble. But anyway, yeah. So this is almost like a 40-minute long video. But try to go to bed in like the next 20 minutes to 20 to 50 minutes, 50 at the most. So that's when I'm gonna try to go to bed. So I'll let you go, and I will talk to you soon, babe. I love you a lot, and I miss you a lot, and we're in the 40s. Got like 6 weeks left, so we can do it. Yeah, so I love you so much. I'll talk to you soon, babe. Love you. Bye.